What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 10.
Hello.
The celebration
And
episode.
welcome.
We've got big things planned for today. Double digit.
Do we?
Dude. I've got some stuff planned. I've got some surprises.
All right. In case you guys are wondering what I've got planned, I might have to go take a medicine-induced shit halfway through this podcast.
Dude, that was my surprise.
That's my surprise. What?
That was my surprise.
One of us has to go home and change.
Dan? Cut that?
Cut that.
I didn't realize how big that podcast is.
How big that podcast is?
The Always Sunny podcast.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was like because I was looking at the podcast charts the other day. They're like number 5 in the world.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a small podcast.
Always Sunny is like the number 1 TV show in America, dude. It'd be
What?
like, yeah, it'd be like if Obama had a podcast.
I didn't know the show was that big. I thought it was like kind of
Yes,
low
dude.
key.
It's been running for 15 years.
Yeah, but like nobody
Bigger
ever
than the
talks
Big
about
Bang
it.
Theory, dude. Like,
No way.
it's an absolutely. I promise you, it is.
That's crazy, man. Well, good for them. They deserve it.
Big fanboy over here.
Oh, big jeweler over here, man.
I got to.
How's that
Gotta
going?
get this day started. I ran out of the two jewel pods. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm done. And I did not plan on buying any more. And then my friend came over and was like, here's more.
What?
He gave me more for free.
Dude.
It was amazing. Yeah, so now I'm vape extraordinaire. By the time I'm done with these two, I will definitely be so past addicted. I will basically be fucking clenching my teeth every time I'm not juuling.
Right, he'll be on there for life.
Like the teeth chattering dog from the meme.
That's awesome, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, mine ran
Excited for
out,
that.
so I'm kind of just sitting around.
Good.
Probably just gonna
Well, we've got
call
about
it.
Got about 3 minutes of gold here.
3 minutes of gold. Well,
Doing good.
Well, guys, this is episode 10. It took us, I think, like 8 months to get here. So we're averaging about 1.2 podcasts a month.
Yeah, pretty good average.
Thank you to our patrons for supporting us through that. You know, we're almost at the point where this podcast is not operating at a loss. Almost.
Wow, almost.
We're
Thanks
at
to all
about
6 of our patrons. That's incredible.
Yeah, we're about 300 a month, and then assuming we do 2 podcasts a month, that covers Dan, and then we're in the green. Then we can start splitting up those bucks, start giving Dan a percentage. It's gonna be crazy, dude.
Yep, little bit of cheddar for the old boy.
A little bit of cheddar.
The old boy behind the computer.
We shouldn't be paid for this, though.
I don't think so. I think this is the opposite of work.
Yeah.
It's just 2 pathetic men running their mouths on autopilot.
Speaking of
microphone.
running their mouths on autopilot, topic number 1. Have you seen what's been going on with the major bag alert?
So, dude, I don't know. It's a big TikTok sound. I know that.
Yeah. And you know who started that?
We did not start that.
I swear to God.
No, I don't think so.
I swear. Okay, here's what because I was like, there's no way, right? Because I opened my phone one day and like 3 of them in a row, all with like hundreds of thousands. So I was like, did we do that? So
it's
then
like a DJ Khaled song. I don't.
Okay, but listen. Okay, years and years ago, DJ Khaled drops Major Bag Alert. It flops. It's a garbage song. Wendy's a year ago gets the rights or whatever for their stupid commercial. It's a commercial. It doesn't have any cultural impact, right? It goes unnoticed for a few more months until
your beef, dude.
That's something. But until your dad in the hospital cites Major Bag Alert and you retell it on the podcast. That was 4 months ago. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if you look up Major Bag Alert, let's say, like, because this is what I did. I looked it up on YouTube, and I sorted by upload. And obviously right now there's all these like TikToks. You go down and after like a month, it just dies until you get to our podcast. I swear to God. And then after that podcast, people started, doing it on the streams, doing it in videos. But more importantly, Rust people started making TikToks with the sound. And then it kind of edged its way into normal
TikToks.
And now we're here. Your dad
5
did
days
this.
ago, Major Bag Alert TikTok compilation.
I'm telling you, man. This is like our first thing.
All right. I don't know, but if we did, boy, does it feel great to have essentially the least personal part of the meme.
Yep.
It's great.
It's not notable in any way, but I mean, we don't really deserve credit, to be quite honest. We didn't do anything.
I don't know. It's an amazing story.
The story's good, but do we deserve credit for...
I mean, at least my dad deserves some credit.
You know what's really funny is that song single-handedly destroyed us. Making that bit popular took down all monetization of that podcast. We're not monetized because of that.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Can you believe that? We're martyrs, dude.
They never said it was for Major Bag Alert. So we got to read between the lines.
Well, this happened after 3 podcasts, and they said it was for reused content, and that was the only content that had ever been on here.
Yeah.
We risked our lives, our livelihood, for that meme to come to the mainstream. So you're welcome, fellas.
Fall off your horse. Well, good. Thank you, world.
Thank you, world.
You can thank us later. Good. What else to fill air with?
You think we'll be on like Know Your Meme in like 5 years?
Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't know.
Know Your Meme. Who's going on Know Your Meme, dude?
Dude, gotta know your meme.
Behind the meme.
What
What up, guys? And welcome. Today, we're going over the meme origins of the ALMAO alien.
I like that.
You remember that guy? He was awesome.
It's funny.
Today, we're going over Dame tu Casita. Its mysterious origins. I don't know, dude. I'd rather fucking kill myself than be on Know Your Meme. And this time I'm really gonna do it.
You gotta stop talking like that every time, man.
I don't think I'm gonna.
People getting worried.
Yeah, people should fucking
Why
kill
don't you
themselves
dissect
if
it
they're
real
getting
quick?
worried.
When you say, I'm gonna kill myself, what do you mean by that?
That means I want to do it.
No, but
What-
what do you mean by that?
It means I'm gonna buy a gun off the internet and put it in my mouth and shoot
Yeah,
it.
but what do you mean by that?
It means I'm getting brainwaves shot into my head by Jews in the government, and they're making me think that if I spend my industrially earned money on a 9mm Luger handgun and put it in my mouth, that it'll be a good investment because I'll get to use it more than once. What do you want from me? You're making me ramble here, man. I got nothing.
All right, so in preparation for episode 10, the double-digit Goomba podcast episode.
Yeah. Number 1.
I have prepared.
Prepared a Major Bag Alert is what you did.
Well, yeah, so our trajectory today is 4 advice questions that are basically like the worst ones we could find, and also that's it. That's all we got.
Yep.
I thought I had something else.
The baller business doesn't stop. We never quit balling.
I do have a funny story.
What's that, my friend? What's your story?
I have a story.
So excited.
So I was in a sushi place.
As you go, dude.
I was on a trip, right? I took a vacation for Fort Girl birthday, and we just were doing the old vacation thing.
You and your white girlfriend.
Eating, sleeping. Me and my white girlfriend. Eating, sleeping. Doing vacation stuff. And and I went into this sushi place like right as it opened. It was like 11 a.m. and like just opened.
Oh, hello. Welcome to my sushi store.
All right, so yeah, it was like 11 a.m.
Yes.
It was like 11 a.m. And we were the first ones to go into this sushi place.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why we wanted sushi that early. It was not my doing, but she was. I don't know.
Kevin, you want to get some breakfast fish?
Breakfast
What do
fish.
white ladies be like, man?
I don't know, man. I was just like, all right, whatever. But yeah, we're like the first people in there as it opens. So it's like, it's like 5 employees and then just us sitting down. And,
100.
I'm a man who usually takes 2 to 3 morning poops. All right.
That seems like a lot.
Well, maybe it is. I think I got like a fast metabolism or something. Like it just comes right through me. So especially if I like eat at night and then fall asleep, like, whatever.
Yes,
the point is,
the
I
night
didn't
eater.
get in my 2 to 3. I think I only had 1 in before we sit down. So we sit
poor
down.
Baby, you only got 1 poop.
And we order our sushi, and immediately I got to make a run. I got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
But this is like a mom and pop type deal. This is like a little sushi shop. The bathroom is like,
It's like a Maba and Baba type deal.
right. So the bathroom is the bathroom's like one of those ones where it's just like a tiny room and you lock it. It's not like a bathroom that could fit more than one person.
Okay.
And also, you go to a Walmart and the toilet has like the straight lever flush and they pull it down and it's like a jet engine. It's like an airplane
Yeah.
flush. It just sucks anything in there.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know
not
that.
like that. This is like 1 tier lower than like a house toilet. Like I think if you
Ooh.
put like, I didn't realize this because I was in a state of distress before my deposit. But, this is like one of those toilets where it will explode at the slightest insertion.
Oh boy. All right.
So,
you've got the Ukrainian toilet in the back of this sushi
the
restaurant.
babushka toilet
Yeah.
that isn't even meant. I think like in some other countries, you're supposed to like wipe and put the toilet paper in like the wastebasket.
Oh God. Fucking.
No, I'm not
That's-
saying that's what this is, but like
Come
this
on.
toilet was so bad that I think you're supposed to shit in the wastebasket. Like I don't think
Hey.
anything's supposed to go down there.
Yeah.
But I do my business, and I like to think of myself as a clean man. I'm somewhat thorough with my wiping, not to a
Right.
fault, but I'm thorough. And when I'm in a place like a public business, I'm not as because they're using that 1-ply scratchy toilet paper. It takes a little more, and I'm not as vigilant or cautious about
Right.
clogs because I'm used to like the industrial toilet. So I'm just like do my business, get out of there. Well,
Yeah,
at
most of the
home
time
it's
when I
like
use a public toilet, I leave a Chernobyl style situation in the toilet.
exactly right.
And let them deal with it.
Right. Well, that's, because this isn't a, like, I know that Asian lady's someone's gonna have to deal with if there's a
That's right.
problem.
This white boy fucked
So-
it. I'm not doing an accent. This white boy fucked up my toilet. I'm gonna give him a talking to.
And this is a moral dilemma too. You're gonna see why, because I
Right.
actually need to know if I'm the bad guy here.
100.
But so, I clogged the toilet. And this was not, come on. I'm an average sized guy. Like I'm not dropping fucking bombs in there, dude. Like it was a normal thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I
this is
used a little too
mid-tulip.
much of the fucking 1-ply because it doesn't do anything. But listen, I was not out of line. This obviously was a toilet that had probably seen many clogs.
Right.
But this was not no ordinary situation because I guess this is what toilets normally do, but you know how like the water starts going, it's going to overflow?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was one of those, and it was going
like
fast.
already. You didn't even flush it twice, just once.
Well, you can't flush it. I mean, I click the thing, and immediately it just starts rising at a speed like 15 seconds. It's gonna fill the floor. So I tried it. I'm thinking on my feet. I turn off the water behind the toilet.
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
is
okay.
thinking on your feet.
I know.
Damn.
I had to think real quick on my feet. I turn off the water, and usually, because this has happened one time at my place, I turn off the water, and then, the water drains relatively quickly because even if there's a clog, there's still water going down. Maybe there's like a partial clog. So usually the water would drain after like a minute or two, and then you redo it, and it's fine. At least in my experience, that's what's happened. But this was a different scenario because I turned off the water, but it just stayed there. There was no draining, and it must have been a seal made in those pipes.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, and then at that moment, I receive a call from Fork Girl. As I'm frantic, she's like, "Oh, your food's here. Your food just came out. She just brought it out." And I hear the fucking server in the background. She's like, "Oh, your food's here," and the server's like, "So this is the sushi, the avocado salmon roll that I got." She sets it down, so I'm like, "Fuck!" She knows I'm not there. She's seen I'm gone, and we're the only people in this restaurant. So if I don't fix this, she's gonna know it's me.
Okay, real quick for background, is this a San Francisco style scenario, or is this
What do you mean by that?
where is this?
No, this was in another city in Arizona.
Okay. Oh,
So,
okay.
Like it was in Sedona. People might know what that is. It's like a mid-sized city.
I was gonna say if it's a San Francisco style scenario, it's really not your fault. I don't know anything about Sedona, so I don't know.
It's a somewhat large city. Like, there's...
Because, dude, in San Francisco,
like
the entire water system
completely.
is based on like a homeless person fucking sucking water through a hose to run everything.
Right. This may be a result of something like that, but I don't know. I mean, I am somewhat to blame. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I need to be more conscientious when I'm using pathetic little toilets.
Yes. Sad Ukrainian toilets.
So, yeah, I've been informed of my food at the table. I'm thinking
and your
about
appetite's
it.
probably building.
Oh, my appetite's gone. The
you're probably
stress,
pretty hungry after
dude. I'm
that,
like sweating out of my head. I'm like, oh my god, what have I done?
My food's out there.
So I'm frantic. The water's not draining. This food's been sitting there for a minute. It would be like, there's nothing for me to do here, right? Mm-hmm. But then I realized, I'm a quick thinker sometimes. I'm thinking on my feet.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay. Maybe there's a tool in this bathroom. Being a tool
searcher.
The tool searcher. Being a sort of like casual, like home, like this looked like a house bathroom. There was a little cabinet area with like a plastic bag full of goods. So I rip it open. I'm searching and I find like a plunger-esque item. It wasn't like your normal plunger where it's like, it's just like a half circle, a semicircle on a stick.
It was like a style plunger. Dude.
I don't know. It was like a almost. Do you know what a bellow is?
Like the thing you use in like the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it so it had like a chamber. Oh, so essentially, it's filled with air. It's like a big cylinder with a small opening at the tip. So you would ideally put it in the toilet, push it up against the bottom, and then it would suck in debris or whatever, no,
it goes in the container.
It goes in there, and then when you bring it out, the water pressure, it seeps out. So I guess that's the idea. I don't know why that is the tool of choice. I don't know. Maybe this is a more efficient thing. I haven't experienced before.
Yeah, I guess. Time to learn.
But, being someone who's never used this tool before, I whip it out and I give it my best go. Keep in mind the water level is like a centimeter from overflowing.
Okay. So you don't have much room to work with. This is a Fallujah style scenario.
But there's nothing in the toilet bowl at this point. Like it's just water.
Hey, I'm getting a call. Should we pick it up?
Yeah. Let's get back to this. What do you got?
Hello? If this is the government calling to ask if I'm sorry, I'm not. They're not saying anything. You listen here, bucko. Call me one more time and we're going to have words. I don't know what that was. They didn't hang up. I hung up on them. I don't know what that was. 30 seconds of silence.
They're just getting your info, man.
I guess so. They're like
Voice detected.
a man who feels
Henderson.
guilty about his actions or is on the other line. Cool. Anyway, back to your shitting
Right. So,
story.
fuck. Okay, so yeah, so I'm using this foreign plunger.
Yes.
And at this point, I think I could have just walked out and not suffered too much guilt because although it was clogged, the water level had risen. It was like a seemingly clean and amicable damage done.
You leave a tip.
You're out of there.
Things are good, yeah.
But, in my moment of stress, I used this plunger, and I don't know how physically this is possible. I'm not a physicist. I'm not a scientist, but this chamber sucked up. Logically, if you shit and then you wipe, the shit's going first and then the toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
So you would think that the front of the clog is toilet paper, presumably, correct?
Yeah.
But I suppose when the bowl is spinning, things get mixed up, and that's not always how the cookie crumbles.
Fuck.
So, I do the chamber, and it feels like it kind of worked, maybe, but it did not. Somehow, this story sucks, dude.
You gotta wrap it up.
Somehow
Man.
it only sucked up shit. And in the process of it being chambered and bellowed, like a bellow at a blacksmith, it had disintegrated. And,
what?
And it had, I took the thing out of the water because I'm like, all right, did it fix it? It did not fix it. It just excreted a sort of like almost like just diarrhea. And at this point, the clog, there was no progress made on the clog. The toilet bowl was now, just horrible, as bad as it could be. And I was like, it's not in my skill set to fix this. I've made it worse, so I'm just going to stop. At this point, this was like 10 minutes after I was alerted that the food was at the table. So I just, set the plunger down next to the toilet, put the bag back in the cabinet. I left the plunger out. I didn't put it back in the cabinet because...
Dude, they're probably going to go back in there and be like, my bellows!
My bellow. No. That was for the fireplace.
Oh, my God.
And, I wash my hands and I go out. We're still the only people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I sit down. My appetite is gone because as soon as I walk out of the bathroom and walk into the restaurant, I make eye contact with my frail, sweet, old waitress.
She probably wanted to kill you already. They're probably going to eat you, actually. Let's start coming up with reasons why they deserved it.
I don't think they deserved it. So I sit down and Fork Girl's like, I tell her. She's like, well, it's okay. It happens. And I'm like, no, I can't. This is a different situation. We need to leave right now. She's like, well, I'm eating. I was like, no, we're getting a to-go box. We can eat in the car. I need to leave. I'm in full panic attack mode.
Yeah.
At the thought of having to face up to what I just did.
Yeah.
At the thought of like somebody walking in there
and then walking out
and then walking out and looking at the only person in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we need to go. I wave over the lady. I'm like, something came up. We need a box. We need the check. Emergency. She's like, oh, okay. I give her a nice tip, and we're out of there. I'm sweating. Now, my question to you is, that's pretty much where the story concludes. My question to you is, am I supposed to tell my waitress what I did? Or is it okay that I didn't say anything?
I mean, she's gonna find out either way.
I know, but like I'm sitting there like, because the stress almost came from like me sitting down while we're waiting to box our food. Her being like, he didn't tell me.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll never see her again. So there's
But that's,
that.
I mean, I know that. I know I'm not going to suffer repercussions now, but I'm thinking like, are you expected as a patron of a business to be like, I just did a big poop?
If it's not on a sign, if the sign doesn't say, if you break our bellows, please let us know, and if you filled it with diarrhea or whatever the fuck, wherever that story went, as long as they're not a sign, maybe you're good. I don't think I would have said anything, but then again, I shit once a month, so I'm pretty much in control of that.
Well, it's
You're
a hard
kind of on
topic
your own
to broach.
Yeah.
You know, like,
hey, thank you so much for the food. I left a $4 tip, and I was wondering if you could fix the toilet before we leave so I could use it again.
what if that's my ankle? Yeah. Like, can you fix what I did so I can do it again? I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I need to get back in there. So if you could fix that one up, that'd be great.
Yep.
Yeah. Get the old bellows working again. You disintegrated their bellows, ruined their Ukrainian toilet, left a 2-cent tip, and then
I left a $25 tip, dude.
And as
I
you're
felt
getting
really
in your
bad.
car to leave, as you're getting in your fucking nice ass car, the lady's like, "What the fuck?" She runs out to the street. And
that's what I was afraid of. She'd like come screaming at me, dude. I guess it is a normal thing that restaurants have to deal with. It's not like if you're on a date with like, you're not gonna be like,
every time somebody comes in that restaurant, they you leave and they sigh, and then with their shoulders slumped over, they walk like a robot to the bathroom, and
bellow in hand.
They already know what's in there. They already know the bellows are broken.
But if there's a difference between a full restaurant where it's like noise. Yeah. Keep in mind, in this restaurant, if I wasn't talking to Fort Girl, it was deafening silence.
Right. So you're in the bathroom and they hear just like fucking like.
No, none of that. In fact, because it was like through a door, through another door. That was not a worry. But my absence. The silence caused by my absence spoke louder than any noise.
Boy, it really is bold to not play music in a restaurant or like.
Yeah,
I had this one sushi place where they play cartoons. Like you'll go in there, you'll watch like Popeye or whatever. It's fucking awesome.
That's great.
It rules.
Got to take a page out of that book.
Got to take a page.
But
you should open a sushi restaurant with a Ukrainian toilet.
Yeah,
That'd be a good investment.
I don't think so. I don't think the restaurant biz is very profitable. I'm going to be honest. Every restaurant I go into, I'm like, how are they even making money? The business model is just so different than anything I'm used to.
Yeah, but people want to buy sushi from white boys.
Yeah, but dude, you go in, you pay like 10, like they have, in that whole hour, they had one customer that bought like 2 rolls. And they've got like 6 employees working there. Now they got to fucking do a toilet. They might have to call a plumber for that. They got all these materials. They might be turning it like a $2 profit per roll after all of these expenses in that whole hour. Like, I don't even understand how that operates. Doesn't make any sense.
It's their dream, dude. My dream is to open a sushi restaurant in a former, Staples mini center and basically spend the bare minimum on features like a stove or a toilet, and then
so that you can survive.
So I can
sad.
So I can sell 1 to 2 sushi rolls per month and make back 0.5% of my investment. That's my dream.
I don't get it. That's like every restaurant, dude.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a very well-oiled, like McDonald's or something, where it's like,
Oh, they're well oiled, brother.
oh, they're oiled up.
Ooh, boy.
But
Yeah.
dude,
No,
I think I dragged that to like 15 minutes. I'm proud of myself.
We're at the like 33-minute mark, dude.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah.
I gotta start like coming up with like really mundane stories and just stretching them.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, well oiled. Yeah, you ran into the dry pussy sushi restaurant. Those guys have not. They don't use
Not
lube.
oiled at all.
They're
Nothing.
just like try and put it in, see what happens.
See what happens.
You're
Soft dick,
sandpapering
dry
your
pussy.
yeah. It's awesome. Meanwhile, you go get a McDonald's breakfast. It's like a slip and slide. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
You get a sausage egg McGriddle and a hash brown with salt and pepper in fucking 5 minutes.
Dude, I had McDonald's breakfast yesterday.
Yeah.
I had I don't know why I decided to do this, but I was like, dude, let's go on a hike at 8 a.m.
Oh my god. You gotta
I
kill
don't know
yourself,
why.
dude. What is that? Whose idea?
I don't
is
know,
that?
dude. My idea. I don't know. I get these random spurts of like, yeah, man, let's let's start getting fit. Let's start going crazy. Let's go on a hike at 8 a.m. So I'm up until 6:30 in the morning the night before. I sleep for 1 hour.
Okay.
And then I go get myself. I'm like, yo, we need energy for this hike. Yo, we need energy, bro.
I know just where to get it.
My friend was like, yeah, why don't we stop at this salad place? I was like, nah, dude, vegetables in the morning? We need energy.
Yeah.
Let's get some sausage, egg McMuffins, and hash
That's
browns.
protein, brother. Protein.
So I'm at 1 hour of sleep. I pound a sausage McMuffin with a fucking, with a hash brown. And this hike is fucking intense, dude. This is like a 3-hour hike. Really difficult, like going straight up a mountain. This was not like a joke hike.
Yeah.
And oh my god, dude. That
Running off
McDonald's
that McDonald's engine.
that McDonald's may have been an oiled machine, but it was getting I could feel
by
the
the way,
oil in my stomach, dude.
Sausage, egg, and cheese is like 15 grams of protein. Like that's you ate what might as well be a chocolate bar. Like there's like no protein in that.
Well, first of all, the point was not necessarily protein. It was just energy. Like you are supposed to have like
You just have
carbs
to
before
burn-
intense exercise like
you
that.
just burn like some calories, I guess.
Well, the point is you need, people eat like oatmeal or like,
yeah,
you don't just want to have like protein bar right before. Well, maybe, I don't fucking know.
maybe afterwards. You want
I don't
the
know.
protein
Point
bar.
being, I don't know why I'm defending McDonald's as the athlete's wake up meal because it's not
Right.
that. It's not. I
Real
did choose the
champions
wrong
start their
thing.
day with
Dude, that's
McDonald's.
literally my pitch. I was like, this is like what that's just like what an athlete would have before like a big activity, man. She's like, all right. So we get the McDonald's. Point being, yeah, McDonald's is not. It's not good, man. It doesn't sit well. And,
Dude, that bit on Always Sunny where the guy pulls up, they're like, it's Donovan McNabb. And he just reads a McDonald's pitch. They're like,
Wait,
that's not
I'm missing
Donovan
this
McNabb.
bit.
Dude, that episode. Fuck, dude, it's one of the all-time
Are you talking about the
greatest bits.
podcast or an episode?
No, on the show, on the television show Always Sunny that you've seen.
I'm on season 13 right
Dude,
now.
it's
I don't
in
know.
like season 1.
Okay, right, run it by me again.
It's the greatest bit of all time. They're training to be on the Eagles.
Oh
right?
yeah.
The
Oh my
NFL.
god, I know.
And
Yeah, he
they're
pulls
at
up in a
the-
car and it's not even really him.
They're like, that's not Donovan. That's the guy from the
Fake guy.
Cosby Show. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
one of the
funny
greatest bits of all time, dude.
Great bit. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Champions start their day with a hearty breakfast from McDonald's.
I was watching the episode the other day and D said beta cuck soy boy. And I was like, man, this must be a newer episode. What is going on here?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Always Sunny.
Well, I mean-
There'll never be another bit as good as Donovan McNabb, which
That
is
was
like
a
one of
good
the
bit.
greatest of all time. yeah.
What else we got?
What else? Yeah, what's in the news?
Do you want me to read one of these?
I guess we're getting into the 80-minute advice segment.
This one's like a 10-second advice segment. It's one sentence. You ready?
Okay.
Hey, yo, this is from Nino.
Okay.
He says, 4 weeks ago, my roommate actually smells like poop. I've told him to shower more than once. What do? I'd damn near need a gas mask in my dorm room. What do we tell Nino?
I mean, I might kill him. Or I might fucking, if you fucking tell somebody, if you're like, oh, I'm going to need a new roommate, what they're going to do to that guy is they're basically going to fucking ruin his life. They're going to pull him out and they're going to evaluate him. They'll be like, this guy's grades aren't good enough to justify the shits. And they're going to kick him out.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I just think I think that they should pull him behind.
Are you saying that if he went to authority, they would relocate him off of stink?
100%, yeah.
Dude, college dorm don't do they? If your roommate's a murderer, you have to fill out like a form to get relocated.
Yeah, fill out the fucking form.
Dude, they're not doing shit about that. About
yes,
a guy
they
who
are.
stinks.
What the fuck are you talking? Yeah, they absolutely will. Don't be ridiculous. This isn't fucking Gestapo Germany, dude. If they fucking don't relocate you, guess what? Lawsuit. You're good to go.
Dude, that was not my college experience. They didn't.
Dude, you went to like retard Republican school. I don't even know like what.
What are you talking? Did you stay in a dorm?
Of course not.
So what they do?
Yeah,
if you were like my roommate stinks,
form?
Dude, I had to go through like arbitration to get any sort of like anything. If you went like my roommate stinks, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck you, 100%.
I don't know.
We need to find a solution to help this guy.
Oh, I've got one.
Not stink up the joint.
I've got one.
Candles, maybe.
No, buy a gun off the internet.
I don't know why we do advice with you, dude.
Because how the fuck are we supposed to solve this situation?
Okay, I think you get those little wall plug Febreze things, couple candles. Maybe you like, hey, bro, you want to go put on deodorant together?
Oh, shower challenge.
Shower challenge. Difficult. First, last person to get out of the shower wins.
Yeah.
There you go, Nino. Hopefully that helps, man.
Over here.
Getting real wrinkly.
Yeah.
Looking like a raisin.
Yep.
Okay.
Girls are gonna like me so much after I'm done with this.
You're
fucked.
Oh, this one's pretty funny. Fox, he says, my ex got furious at me for looking at a girl in her underwear in an Adam Sandler movie. Watched another Adam Sandler movie like a week later that had a middle-aged lady in a swimsuit, and she got furious with me. Fought with me for 6 hours until 4 a.m. because I didn't look away. I was going to be picked up by my friend to go to the airport in a couple hours. I didn't get any sleep because of her, and I forgot my glasses. I didn't get to see Tokyo in HD. Who's to blame here? My ex or Adam Sandler?
It's you, dumbass. Why are you still dating this bitch? What?
No, he already broke up with her.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ, dude, what?
I just thought this was a pretty absurd.
Dude, I'm picking up this thing where autistic men are only ever wanted by like bipolar women. Because that situation is too fucking familiar to me, dude. It's like that type of shit where it's just like, why am I getting yelled at right now? I didn't even do anything.
Right.
It's like these poor autistic Goomba podcast listeners just have to suffer verbal abuse to get pussy. Because every other woman is like, you're basically a child. Like, I want nothing to do with you.
Right.
No, that's...
Damn, dude, that's brutal.
Well, it's the truth, man. It's the truth.
Poor guy, man.
You're like collecting Legos.
Can you believe that?
The only time you can get pussy is if a woman sometimes wants to go through your phone. You. Yeah, whatever the fuck. It's awesome.
Let's see. Caden says, hey man, I need some advice. I'm on meds for OCD, and they help a lot with the thoughts. But the problem is, I legit can't do nothing with my wiener no more. Shit's broke. I can pee, but I'm unable to get in any mood. My therapist says that it'll keep happening as long as I'm on them, but I don't know if my dick's worth it or not. What do I do?
Okay, I've heard this before. This is a fucking Dr. Drew question because we're not medical officials. This is literally a problem with your medication.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. Dick don't work.
It's funny, but
He
like,
said
what
his
are we supposed to say?
therapist says it'll keep happening as long as he's on it. So
dude,
it sounds like
obviously
it's
I'm
one
gonna
or the
say
other.
take off the fucking meds and get your dick back. But the real
It's
answer
either
is go to a
schizo
fucking
dick
therapist
mode or-
that's not gonna tell you, oh, your dick's just never gonna work again. Because guess what, dude? There's 400,000 fucking OCD medications out there. And they're going to run you through the cycle. Everybody deals with this on antidepressants. They're like, you got it. Oh, my dick doesn't work. Oh, I pee blood. Oh, my brain fucking hurts. Like, until you find the one where like, the only problem is that I, can't feel my toes or whatever. You deal with the minor side effect instead of the my dick doesn't work.
Right. All right, Caden. Well, yeah, maybe go see if they can give you something else, because that doesn't seem like a worthwhile trade-off.
Yeah.
Gotta have your dick.
Yeah.
Gotta
have it.
Man, blew through those.
Can't beat off. I mean, what the fuck is that, dude? No beating off? No whacking off? No fucking slapping it,
Those. Oh. You're vile, dude.
What's wrong, dude? Those are just a couple of empty stomach burps. I'm doing a couple 48-hour fasts in a row here.
Really?
Things are going nuts. I didn't
How
make 48
how many hours
33.
are you at?
I did 33 yesterday, and then I ate last night at 6. And I'm gonna
So
try.
you're at like 8 already.
6 p.m. It is.
Oh, 6 p.m. Oh
Yeah,
my god, so you're 20 hours since your last meal
Hold
right
on,
now.
let me do some math. Is that right?
Yeah, 21 hours almost.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'm at
Damn,
like
dude.
20 right now.
Are you not like irritable right now?
No, I'm the master. I'm the fast master, dude.
The fast master. Is
Yeah,
the
I can
jewel
work out
helping
on
you
it.
with the fast?
I don't think so. I think because it's a dopamine thing, it programs you to want more dopamine. Food is the biggest dopamine source for me, which is why it's good to fast off of it, because then your brain becomes sharp like a fucking animal.
What do you mean by that?
Like when you don't have dopamine, if you're going like, because like video games don't do it, and movies do. Sometimes I watch like RoboCop and I'll feel good for a month. But like food is the only real source of dopamine I have. So if you just
So you're saying when you get rid of that, your receptors.
you become sharp like a knife. And I get to come on here on this podcast and say things like Ukraine toilet style situation scenario.
Right.
And steal bits from better podcasts and then act like I'm sharp. Like a knife or a tiger's
Maybe I'll try that,
tiger's
dude.
tooth.
I'm at let's see. I ate at like 10. I'm at like 16 hours right now. Unintentionally, but
Uh-huh. All right, listen,
When
buddy,
do
you
you-
shit 3
when do
times
you
a
get
day. I don't know how much you need it.
yeah, but like what if I just want to get sharp? If I want to sharpen my brain.
I mean, you're gonna lose like a lot of weight.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, which you probably don't need.
For some reason, it didn't hit me that it was
Yeah, if you
a weight
if you
loss
don't
thing. I
eat
thought you were
for
just getting
48
sharp.
hours,
I
no.
thought you were just trying to get
I
sharp.
don't need to be sharp. I'm cool with being soft and like
Right.
as long as
Dull.
I got the shredded, lean muscle mass machine. This 275-pound bag of shit. I get this thing running like a well-oiled machine.
Are you still 275?
Yep. I was 280 and then I got a haircut.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, it really
How
is.
is
I
that
need to
not
go to
like?
a
How
doctor.
have you've been like really so
Yeah. I go to the gym 6
Disciplined,
nights
dude.
a week.
and eating way better? You gotta see a doctor. That's like you're doing what you can.
I'm probably just going to die instead.
What do you do? 48-hour fast or 36?
I'll go for 48, but I'll take 36.
Damn.
Because sometimes you got to
Did you ever go back to the poop doctor?
Nope.
Dude, you gotta go back.
Dude, he gave me those pills, and it's like the worst thing I've ever had in my body. I'm like, I can't fucking trust this guy to give me to do anything. If this was his first response after a fucking 5-minute meeting was, here, take these pills that will ruin your day, I'm like, dude, I don't want anything to do with your practice, mister. Dude, these pills, what they do is they suck all the water in your body down to your bowels, which is a long process because water has to come down from like your fucking fingertips, and it sucks down to your bowels, and you shit it all out over the course of like 6 hours. I mean, dude, I took one the other night. My asshole is fucking like a pulsating mass. This shit hurts so bad. Like, dude, I literally want to fucking cave this guy's head in. I'm not gonna go back and be like, sir, the medicine you gave me.
Why don't you just be like, dude, I can't take
month.
this solution is not, I can't do it.
I don't know. What a fucking quack, dude. Who prescribes pills after 5
That
fucking
make
minutes?
you shit to a man who can't shit? I mean,
Dude, that make you fucking shoot liquid piss out of your ass. It's not a
maybe
solution.
that's a result of
knew it
your
wasn't.
body. Maybe like you go back, be like, yeah, I'm pissing out of my ass 10 times a day. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, this is a bigger problem.
But that's the thing. If it was like a result of my body, that'd be fine. But that's the intended goal of it. It's not to move solids out of your system. It's to move all of the water out of your body. It's a diuretic you'd give to somebody in like the hospital when you need to do surgery, because you don't want liquid in their system. It's fucking
right.
Like, I looked this shit up. It's like he literally gave me the shit that they give to like COVID patients to make them fucking get all the water out so they can put them on a fucking ventilator. Like, it's just shit is ridiculous. Might as well give me fucking ivermectin. Like, this shit is just ridiculous.
I do think that maybe you should consult maybe someone else. Like, you got to do something. My point is there needs to be some resolution.
Dude,
with
everybody
this
in the
absurd
fucking
problem.
Every doctor in Oklahoma is like a fucking part-time ranch hand. It's like fucking
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
That's brutal.
Might as well get a fucking booster while I'm at it. Get my fucking brain all swelled up.
What do you mean by that?
This is becoming an anti-vaxxer podcast.
Becoming the Ranch Hand podcast.
Yeah. Hello, buddy. I was told you're not feeling too good in your old belly. I'm like, I'm 24, you know, like, I'm a grown man. I don't know, dude. I'll just tie. Bunch of boner suckers, dude. Blood sucking motherfucking boop. This is a
What
real.
else has been going on?
I don't know. Fallujah.
How are you doing, man? Like, how's the work? You pumped out that hand video. It was really funny.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah, that took me like 4 days for no reason.
Yeah. How much footage was that?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, I
mean,
really
you did
got
edits
bad.
though. Yeah. Dude,
Let's
I think
see.
my whole editing team is kind of dissolving at this point.
Yeah, they got one out. They're like, whoo. No, me too, dude. I don't want to fucking edit Spoon Kid 2.
I think I'm
Kid 2 fans
I gotta have
out
like
there.
200 employees.
Passionless business, I mean, like, it is hard to get excited about Spoon Kid 2 footage.
Oh, dude.
So you guys are watching the product of basically, and this is the thing. This is what humans must be attracted to. They're like, Amazon, yippee! Like a completely faceless, emotionless, project made exclusively for money. Like,
you
that's what
talking
I
about?
want to see. I don't know.
What? Come on. How are you comparing my channel to Amazon, dude? That's offensive.
Maybe you care about
Come on, dude.
the gameplay.
I mean, it's not necessarily the gameplay, but come on, it's not Amazon.
It's Amazon for me, dude. I don't
Honestly,
give a
I think
shit.
the key is to spice up the editing. I don't know why. Hey, you brought this up a while ago. I don't know why we're so
Yeah.
like, I don't know why with the new editors we even have to have them stick by
Yeah,
the same
any
format. I think if
guidelines.
everyone could just get creative with it while still, having a
That's
somewhat
true. I like that.
similar focus,
Because I created
including you.
I created the quote unquote dinkbot editing style as a way to basically,
Streamline it.
just fucking conveyor belt videos. But then anytime I did something mildly creative, I get like 100 comments being like, this feels over edited to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well, you should kill yourself. But
Well, I think, having some creativity by the editors is a
yeah,
good idea.
maybe we'll get on that. Put more fart sound effects and do that little thing where the screen slides over and it goes like, "Wah."
Yeah, I do like that. I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, you like that, buddy?
And, we got that footage in the folder of Blazed and Lucky Llama, and there's some funny llama moments, dude.
I'm on that. That's my next video.
There could be some funny Zoom with the wink sounds with llama dancing or something.
I'm on that. But, hand
Speaking
video.
of llama, dude.
Speaking of llama,
His latest video, that was funny.
it did rule.
Shout out Lucky Llama, dude.
I personally think it's like the best video since like Daniel from SL. Like,
I know it really does give that vibe.
because I don't really like Russ videos, so that one, like,
Right.
that's a good video.
Lucky Llama is such a troll, dude.
Yeah. It's called We Made Him Rage Quit.
Yeah, guys, check out Lucky Llama. We also got Blazed with his voice changer.
Yeah.
Oh, man, they are a dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Speaking of Blazed, we'll probably have him on the next podcast.
Yeah, because we need somebody else to fill air. So we can.
Right. What if we just get like 20 people?
That's a good idea.
And they all just, we do like a minute total of talking.
Yeah, we just let them loose like fucking lawnmowers.
Oh, we never posted a clip, dude. We'll do that before this one goes up. We'll do that like tonight.
Dude, we can
We're going to
become
start
like
posting
fucking
clips.
the modern man's philosophy fucking podcast. We could be like
Dude.
Jordan Peterson.
You know those videos like Jordan Peterson's advice to young men?
Yeah.
We can do that, dude. Dinkbot and Spoon Kid's advice to young men.
It'd be like Jordan Peterson and like Slavoj Žižek or whatever. Like a man who sounds like a snake whistling in a lawnmower being started. Just
Right.
like, hello? Hi, guys? I bloody think that the government's overstepping its boundaries with this gender pronoun business. and then, I'm like,
Actually, I'm freaking just.
just a Slavoj Žižek, dude. You ever heard of that guy?
Mm-mm.
He sounds like a space alien, but he's like the fucking communist philosopher. He's like, everybody's like, oh, I've studied theory. And they watch like a Slavoj Žižek video where he's like slobbering over his words like he's got like 2 extra feet of mouth clearance. It's ridiculous. It's one of the most ridiculous voices I've ever heard in my life.
I'm not familiar with this guy, but you sound pretty fired up about him. I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, piss up my ass, pal.
You get really fired up about things.
I'm a firer, dude.
You're fired up all the time, man. How do you do it?
I'm on speed. I take an 8-ball before every podcast.
You are fired up, man.
Yep. I ate Wingstop last night. That was what I used to break my fast. And I never know how much you're supposed to order from Wingstop. Like, what the fuck? Because you okay, here's the thing. If you were to say order 10 wings and a small order of boneless wings, does that sound like too much?
No.
2,000 calories.
For 30. Oh.
2,000.
Well, hold on. Are you getting them drenched in any sauce?
No, I do dry rubs.
Are you getting sauce on the side?
Half a cup of ranch.
Oh, that ranch.
Yeah, it was
That ranch had some.
dude, it's like 100 calories. No, it's the fucking
Okay, how do the wings add that much?
because it's fucking Wingstop. I don't know. They're fucking boiling them in
Are they like fried? Like, how
whale
does that
fat.
work?
I don't. I guess so, dude. I don't know what they're doing to these wings, but there's like 1 gram of protein in a chicken wing, and they're like 500 calories each. It's absurd.
It's probably because it's fried, dude.
I mean, yeah, but like so is a fucking chicken McNugget. You can eat 20 of those for 800 calories. It's mind-boggling. I don't know how they do it. What either Wingstop or McDonald's is lying. Because like
somebody's lying.
How is that fucking possible? It's mind-boggling.
Dude, I ran yesterday I was like I had some leftovers at home.
Mm-hmm.
And listen to this meal I ate.
Okay.
Listen to how sad this is.
I'm ready for the sadness.
Caesar salad.
Caesar's salad.
Minute rice with salmon.
It's very utilitarian.
I know. One part of me is like, every time I eat a meal like that, there's one part of me that like dies and is very sad, and one part of me that's very happy.
Okay, here's this is gonna center on, what was the salmon like? We talking?
What do you mean?
Like we talking like frozen Target salmon?
No, it was like it was like a big slab of salmon that Fort Girl had cooked last night or the night before, actually.
Okay.
And,
thumbs up, thumbs down on the salmon?
The salmon was good, but, it just...
You're good. Everything else is sides. The salmon slapped, the meal slapped.
I'm not saying that the meal was healthy. I got the protein, I got veggies, I got a little bit of rice in there. But it just kills the soul to eat that way,
I don't really know. That sounds like a solid meal.
Maybe it was because I just cooked the minute rice.
Nice ass salmon sitting right, dude. I used to do this thing. Have I told you about the summer of 2017 weight loss dinkbot challenge?
No.
When I used to be, because in high school I was like 300 pounds, or probably even more. I was very, very fat, and I did a summer where I would buy frozen shrimps, like the bag of 50 medium-sized frozen shrimps. And the only thing I would do to them is run them under hot water in a sieve for or not even hot water, cold water, until they had thawed. Put them on a plate and then microwave minute rice. So I would eat probably 12 shrimp and a cup of minute rice once a day for an entire summer. And that's what it takes for me to lose weight, by the way. If you guys are wondering why I'm a fat fucking retard, I lost 70 pounds because I was 230.
In one summer?
Yeah, I was 230 when I went to the doctor next time. But then,
that's crazy, man.
Over casually eating, I've never eaten like a fucking fat retard. You see those my 600-pound lives. They're eating like fucking 5 quesadillas in one sitting. They're like, no time for lunch. It's like,
yeah, no, you eat pretty normally.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, I probably eat more than you.
Yeah, so I'm just destined to be a fucking fat retard.
Well, maybe if you went to the doctor and got your body checked out, they could figure something out. It's probably, I think that's probably a massive part of it, but they could probably help with that, right?
Well, here's the thing. I'm not just set up to be fat.
Thing or something.
Gaining muscle's been really easy, too. So there's clearly just something in my body that's like, we need to bulk for whatever. I have like those fucking like Eastern European fucking, I got those like fucking the guys that lift the 400-pound deadlift and they're like
bulking,
their necks are like twice as big as their head. I'm the boulder lifter genes, dude.
I'm hyped for that. You know what? I want to be in that era of boulder lifting. Dude, I think there's going to be a point where like everything changes.
Yeah, but dude, bitches don't want the boulder lifter, dude. I don't give a shit about like what I want. I don't give a shit. Like, yeah, I'd prefer to be like a giant ripped boulder lifter. But you know what? Have you ever met a bitch who's like, oh, I wish my boyfriend was built like the world champion boulder lifter? No.
Vladimir.
Yeah.
Kirskov.
This is just ridiculous.
600-pound boulder man. They don't even look ripped. They just look fat.
Yeah. 100%. So.
Well, dude, I mean, I think your woman issue may not be so much stemming from that as much as it's just your circumstances of being a guy who works from home in Oklahoma. Doesn't give you many opportunities. Like, I don't, Tinder isn't really how most people meet. It's not the only metric Okay, what the? So you're just freeballing it with like the once a week
Yeah.
house leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can't beat yourself up about that. Like that's not really.
Dude.
You're like fishing in a cup of water. Like there's no fish.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not going to fucking school. People be like, oh, just go out and they don't even have any advice. They say go out. I'm like, what the fuck
If
are
you
you
have
talking
one
about?
friend who you can go to bar with, boom.
Nope.
You got to have one guy who would be down.
Nope.
Ryan's not down?
Nope. He's more of a
Why
shut-in than
not?
I am.
Okay, somebody? Come on.
Nope. No, I don't have any real life friends. I have 3, and they're all, like me. And one of them is
Oh.
married, so there's that.
Yeah, well, maybe you could convince the ones that don't have a girlfriend.
I don't want to. That's the thing is I don't want to do that.
Okay, well, then you kind of can't be complaining that much if you don't want to open
Oh,
yourself
I absolutely
up, right?
can't complain. I'm
Well,
open
what
as
are you?
shit. I
What are
just
they
don't wanna
supposed to
go
come
some-
knock on the door?
I don't want to go to some stupid ass bar. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I can complain about not getting any pussy, even if I'm not like fucking. I'm not going to like a college campus and be like, "Hey, girls, you ever seen a guy
not saying
lift
to do that, dude.
250
Come on.
pounds after a considerable amount of effort?" Like, no, it's just ridiculous. Like,
You ever seen Vladimir the
Yeah.
boulder lifter?
I'm Vladimir. No, they're like, who is this autistic man? This clearly, visibly autistic fat retard trying to talk to me.
No, dude. I mean, you just gotta be in an environment where people like that are present.
No, dude, I'd have to
People
go to
aren't trying to hook up in the Walgreens.
I'd have
you
to
know?
go to a place where the primary demographic is either bipolar or autistic women.
No, you think that. Dude.
No,
you do
I
not
know
need
that,
an
bro.
abusive
'Cause
bipolar
I have
woman.
never had a girl put interest into me, even when I was thin. When I was thin, I was pretty hot. And that's when I met my ex-girlfriend, but she was one of the bipolars. She was one of the insane people. I've never in my entire life had interest put into me by someone who wasn't in some way fucked up in the same way as I am. It's like they have a fucking radar for little like retarded kids that they can take in as like a puppy and just like step on sometimes, I'm not like
Dude, I don't know.
I can project normality, but they can detect there's something like the wavelengths
There's
are
something
off or
wrong
something
below
like that.
the
Yeah.
surface.
And
All right,
guess
so
what?
so
When I
you gotta
start
go to
going
the
off on the
psych
fucking
ward?
45-minute rant about Slavoj Žižek, they're gonna be like, something is deeply wrong with this person, and they just go elsewhere, or they just like don't respond to my text or whatever. And I'm like,
Well,
I
maybe
understand
reel
that.
in. Reel in Slavzek.
Reel him in. I gotta pretend to not be upset about that for like 2 years, and then like now I'm finally ready to see the real you. It's like the Phantom of the Opera. They pull off his mask and he's got like fucking goop face under there, and it's like a 50-50 chance they're like, oh, it's beautiful, or they just start screaming and they gotta
Right.
leave. They gotta run as fast as they can. And I understand their dilemma. All right, I'm not blaming it on them. I'm blaming it on my mom for they had to pull my head was so big they had to pull me out with fucking forceps. They had to reach in there like the jaws of life and fucking ply me out. I was like a piece of wood stuck to a door with a nail. They had to like crowbar my ass out of there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Yeah, it's my mom.
your mom did it.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom. I'm retarded.
I don't know, man. I think you get yourself really worked up and fired up about like how strange and awful you are. Dude, come on.
Let's get the
You got,
people's opinion.
you're a
on
funny
this,
man.
though. And I
People, we
appreciate
got any
you
advice
saying that
here?
because that's the thing is I'm very reasonable.
You're I feel like, yeah, you have funny rants, but you paint yourself like this like ravenous dog who like is gonna just jump at women and scare everyone away. Like, dude, come on, this is not
but
an
that's-
accurate.
In my experience, that's what. Because I mean, you've only spent 1 week with me in real life. I don't think You haven't seen my game, dude. My game, you know?
What do you mean by that?
Just like my
Are
game.
you saying
with
your game is
bitches.
bad?
I'd
You're not
say
spitting
I have a
game?
pretty decent game, but there is just something that, like, whenever I start getting fired up or worked up or, like, they must see it in my eyes or something like
gotta
that.
reel in the work. Dude, I sense that when you get fired up, it's like, all right. But I feel like I can reel you in a little bit.
But I think,
But the frail women, dude, they're not gonna.
exactly,
they're gonna be
they're
scared of
frail.
you.
They're like, he's gonna
Well,
beat
dude,
the shit out of me.
You're an intimidating guy screaming about, Jordan Peterson or whatever.
There's just nothing I can
It's
do
a little
about
frightening.
it. There's nothing I can do about it.
There is something you could do about it.
I don't want to do anything about it. I like it.
Well, then you don't get pussy.
Please.
You gotta reel in the attack dog dinkbot.
No, I'm sure.
ADG. Put him to sleep.
Just gotta keep on looking for the right one. And you know what, dude? I'm not like an incel type guy, but when I used to follow incel, like I used to follow like the anti-incel subreddits, like people being like posting like what they say, and then like, these people are dangerous. And I'm like, they might be. But then whenever you say something like, oh, you just need to take a shower, sweetie, it's like that's the least of their problems. Like, and I feel like people talk to me sometimes like that. Like, if you just got a haircut and wore a nice shirt places, it's like, what am I trying to trick people? Like, it just seems
they might have a point.
Seems silly. Oh, get a haircut, wear a nice shirt. Like what?
No, but the point is
say.
like, clean it up a little. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know, man. Get Ryan out to a bar one night, dude.
He doesn't want to go.
All right,
I don't want to go.
Get Shrimperton out to the bar. I don't know.
No, I'd have to go alone. I'd have to be one single man at
you
a
can't
bar.
do that.
Well,
you gotta
then
convince
it's not
somebody.
Happening. Then it's not happening. Jesus, man. I'm gonna take it out on somebody. No, I don't know. I'm not blaming anyone. It's not anyone's fault. It's mine. But I like myself enough that I'm not going to go through like a whole rehabilitatory process. I'm not going to go into some guy's office and be like, and he's going to be like, well, we're going to fix you. Like, I'm not the little nutsack on the dog you got to snip off. Like,
all right, Goomba podcast listeners, can you please help Dinkbot? Can you diagnose him? Let's figure this out.
It's called Asperger's, dude.
This is the Dinkbot Rehabilitation Podcast.
Fix me. Help. I have to get pussy before I'm 25, dude. Fuck.
My diagnosis is that you are way too hard on yourself and you're beating yourself up because of a pussy dry spell. But come on, man. You're a funny guy. You make good money. You're self-employed. Pretty much. You're creative.
I'm actually,
dude.
My pussy dry spell is only like 4 months. It's not that bad, but it's like my relationship dry spell. That's the
okay.
That's the tough
Feeling
one.
loved by another person dry spell.
Hug dry spell.
Hug dry spell.
Hug dry spell right now, dude. You know how it is. You know how it is, boys. And everybody who's listening to this is like a fucking 16-year-old like sophomore. They got like held back. They're like, yeah, I get nervous talking to girls too. It's like, it's like we have nothing to relate with, man. You're not.
Well, maybe you have more to relate with than you think.
16. No, I don't know. Dude.
I mean, has that much changed
since I was
in
16?
terms of relationship front? Like,
I mean,
I
was
not, not saying for you. I'm saying in general. Like,
not really. But
yeah, not really.
I suspect that most people, if they can't get pussy when they're 16, will like turn it around at some point.
Dude, you know what you could do?
What?
Oh my god, I just got this idea,
I'm
dude.
excited.
Okay, so you burn your high school diploma and go back to high school.
There
be
you
like
go.
a freshman again.
There you go.
Wait, no, they're too young. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Was that real?
I was like, Dinkbot could relive high school, dude. All right, go back to college. How about that? College freshman.
I don't want to go to college.
29-year-old Dinkbot college
Because
freshman.
I'd have to do college. I don't want to do college. I can pretend.
Maybe you just go there. Be one of those guys that's like, I'm just taking classes for fun. Just take one class a semester.
I'm just taking.
It's like,
and I'm like winking
philosophy class.
and like doing the air quotes, like, you know, over and like, I'm just taking a class for fun, you know. Like,
right.
No, good. I could. Here's what I should do. I should start putting like pictures of
Wanted
cute
ads?
animals on my profile picture to trick women.
Okay, Goomba podcast listeners in their 20s, help them. How
We don't have any.
is he gonna do it?
We don't have any.
No, there's some. They just don't speak up.
They're like
They're in there.
too busy smoking my jewel in the back room of a Cane's where I work 14 hours.
Dinkbot love challenge.
Dinkbot
Veteran
get a
difficulty.
hug
Let's
challenge.
Dinkbot get a hug challenge. This is a group effort. It's up to you guys to give us methods because I'm drained. I got no method. I don't know the methods.
Hey, this man is a long
I can't even go to a
tortured-
bar, dude.
Yeah. I've long
not
tortured
even old
this
enough.
man with my complaints about no hugs.
He's long tortured me with no hugs, dude. Help us out.
He needs help. I
Imagine how fucking hype this podcast would be like if we recorded it one day post hug. You'd be on cloud nine,
don't.
dude.
Yeah, I'd be like, woohoo!
You'd be dropping all the jokes.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't even say you're gonna kill yourself.
Dude, and that's the thing is, I don't know, I don't remember what I was like when I was in a relationship, but I know when I got out of one, my mood shifted like immediately to like around where I'm at now, where I just like I
Sadness
just turned
mode.
into like yelling mode, like
Yeah, I kind of sensed that too. Like something.
That was a
something- I
while
remember
ago, but
before,
yeah.
like. It even with me, yeah, because something like implicit something in your like ape brain
Yeah.
like turns off, and you just kind of chill out a little bit.
yeah. So
Hmm.
I'll probably die.
Well, for the better of this podcast, let's get him a hug.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Any hug advice givers out there? Let's turn this podcast around. We're not giving you advice because you don't know how to ask for it. Because you people are like, I know a girl at my school and she's pretty. But I go to sports sometimes and I don't have enough time to ask her out.
That was literally half of the
That's your
segments.
fucking you're an idiot, dude. Like, you can solve that like that. That's not a hard problem.
It's a genuine problem, but they're just so much younger that it's like not
You
interesting.
can't zoom out a little bit.
Like,
Hey,
dude,
and that's the pot
imagine when
called
you're
the kettle
13,
black.
like you would be freaking out. They're seriously about these
I
problems,
guess you're right.
but it just does not make for good content to solve
yeah,
those problems.
you right, white boy. You right boy.
My advice, blanket advice for all of those segments, just you got to go for it. You got to think long term.
100%,
In 5 years, it will not matter. Do not be shy, dude. Please, just do it. Go for it. Get that girl. Google
Yeah.
Podcast says, get that
Get her.
girl. Get her.
Get her. You ever see that Rob Lowe sex tape?
No.
It's awesome, dude. It's in like
Should I
that.
pull this up?
No,
All right, Rob.
hold on. I have
Sex tape.
details I need to tell you about before you look.
What?
This. Hold on. So, from what I remember, this is filmed in the 80s or something like that. I think the girl was like 17.
Okay, I'm not looking at this.
But-
I didn't pull it up yet. I
but-
hadn't pulled it up yet, guys.
Dude, it's fucking hilarious, dude. There's another guy there. Rob Lowe is fucking this girl. And she's like, get and Rob Lowe is like in her face. He's like, come. And then she's like, okay, I'm trying. And then the fucking guy is standing over them to the right with his dick out. And he's like, yeah, get her, Rob.
It sounds horrible. It sounds like he just raped her on camera, dude. What are you talking about?
No, it's definitely not rape. It's just the fact of the matter is...
You just described her as being fearful of him.
No, I just made the noise.
That was a fearful... You were like, ah.
I don't know.
That's a fearful noise, dude.
It's not like a... Not a that type situation. It's just hilarious because there's a guy standing there and being like, "Get her, Rob!
Right.
Get her, fuck her, Rob!" It's fucking. It's probably the
hug her,
greatest
dinkbot.
sex tape. Yeah. Get her, hug her, dinkbot. Nah, if you only knew how amazing this sex. I shouldn't have brought up the 17 thing because it ruined the joke.
Yeah, why did you bring that up?
Because then you're sitting there on your tippy toes, like, I think she's getting raped. Like, no,
dude, it wasn't the age thing that made me think that. It was your description of her reaction, dude.
No, dude, that's your fault.
Oh yeah, I'm the bad guy here. Yeah,
Not
I'm
Rob
the bad
Lowe.
guy.
I think it's funny that Rob Lowe's now he's like, yeah, I'm on Hot Ones. Everybody's like, forgot about the sex tape. It ruled. Let's look it up. Let's see if the girl was really underage.
I don't want to look it up
Rob Lowe
now.
sex tape.
Or how about we just look? Was Rob Lowe sex tape underage?
She was 16.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. And it was released to the... I mean, isn't that like
I think he
considered...
released it, yeah.
Isn't that like...
I don't know what that would have been back then.
Oh my god. So you've seen it?
I don't know if I've seen it.
How is it even on the internet?
I don't really
Oh, you
know.
just saw someone describe it?
No, I think I've like heard the audio. It was like a news story about it. I don't think they showed it.
Right. That is... Wow.
Dude, it rules.
I don't think it rules.
It rules hard, dude. I mean, can you imagine bringing your friend with you to watch you fuck a girl?
To film
and
you
he's like
committing a
commentating?
crime.
Yeah.
And he's commentating.
Fuck her, Rob. Get her, Rob.
16, dude? That's all fucking high. That's like
Shit
Dinkbot back in
rules,
high
dude.
school, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's awesome. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. I doubt he knew she was 16.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's kind of on him, though. If you're like famous.
Yeah, whatever. This
You
dude
gotta
can't
be checking
acknowledge how
ID.
hard that rules.
Why can't you acknowledge that it doesn't rule?
Oh, check this
Get
out.
outta
Check
here,
this
dude.
out. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. As the age of consent in Georgia was 14 at the time.
Oh my god.
Both were of legal age to engage in sexual activity. Holy shit. That's crazy.
14?
14? What? Dude, what was going on in Georgia? They were like,
Is that still the case?
no, it's 16 now. As it
Wait,
says
so
here.
it's a 16-year-old can...
So
but like a 50-year-old is fine?
it's still legal. Yeah.
Is it just in Georgia? I thought it was
No,
18
it's here, too.
everywhere. In Oklahoma?
Yeah, I know that.
Well, there you go, dude. You got a new opening.
That's
You got a
true.
new
That's true.
audience.
Bring my friend with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, get her, dinkbot.
Good. My
Fuck
God.
her. No, I don't know, dude. I think it rules.
Why are you double down? You double down Dinkbot is bag, dude.
It's
like,
not.
Dude, it rules.
It's not.
It does rule, dude. Why doesn't it rule?
Because getting in a girl's face, be like, come.
Yeah, that part's funny. That's definitely
And then your
funny.
homie's like, get her.
But just the age thing really painted it.
Shouldn't have brought it up. Because here's what I should have done. I should have described it, and you would have laughed, and then I would have been like, yeah, buddy, she's 16.
That would have been.
And you would have
good.
been like, oh, double down, Dinkbot's back again. Even though it was definitely funny.
I do like the premise. Hugger Dinkbot.
Yeah, get her, Rob.
What else do we got on the agenda?
I don't know.
Did you plan anything for the 10th episode?
Fuck no, I just woke up.
Can you improv of something you planned for the 10th episode?
Yeah, guys. I could eat a whole bottle of melatonin to see how hard I sleep.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't like that
I
one.
could drink as much water as it takes to give me toxic water poisoning or whatever it is.
Oh, I've got one.
Okay.
I got these pliers. I'm gonna put my finger in it and squeeze until it hurts.
Oh. I could go read
Oh,
tweets.
it didn't take long, dude.
Oh, damn. Here's one from.
All right, let's just wrap this thing up.
Here's
All
one
right,
from
read one
Official
tweet.
Fire. Gay DoorDash be like, here's your burger from McDonald's. Would you like gay sex with that? Everybody go follow at iBuyTop on twitter.com.
Wait, is that Official Fire? Is that?
Official Fire has like 2 or 3 accounts, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay.
Woo.
All right, well, yeah, let's end on a strong note.
Thanks, guys. AOC, if you're listening, give me a call.